What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar, and welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. So in another one, we are gonna mix down the rhythm what I do for the intense beat on my below over the me and I think me and myself a song name. Love a song, no joke, yes me. I have to give props where I do. So the rhythm I did build over, you see, me I go ahead and mix it down now. This should be a fun one, lot of moving parts, lot of fun to be had here. So for those who never see that video, I'll give a preview of the track and then go through and mix it down. So here it is. Let's go from the top.
Going to them style, men's my wealth. You can't use with the dress I'm a bed. Can't see no girl now, I'm afraid.
Yeah, so let me say, should be fun. Probably my favorite rhythm from this month, honestly. So let's I'm gonna build this one. So let's get to it. Our last month, because we're in July. I know when I see the video, July. This I record in June 26th to be exact. So let's drop all of the feeders and get to work. So let's turn off the plugins on the vocals because we don't need them. And then bring everything to 0, let me say. Can turn that off as well. And we shall start with foundation, which is the grand piano. As you can hear, there is some effects on it. Not a lot. It's actually not even on. No, it's on, but it's off. So don't need it. Delete it. Boom. So we're gonna replace that with the FabFilter Pro Q3. We're gonna go under presets, piano, grand piano mid side. Want something with some body. That's fine. Increase the volume. That's cool. So add some reverb. That's nice. Let's add kick. Cool. Snare. FabFilter Pro Q. Trap money snare. Heavy. Nice. Percussion. Okay, before we even get to that, let's reset all of these levels. I'm so sorry. Yeah. The reason why I know that the levels is messed up is because I hear the perk on one side. So let's reset all of them levels here and continue on. Okay, cool. As far as the snare, let's clip it. Nice. Let's put this perk a little more today, right? Get some reverb for get a little bit of, you know, space, make it kind of blend. Nice. Now we have the plywood. Preset wise, I'm gonna go Fab filter. Let's get the Pro Q off of the mixer. I'll get the Percussion rim shot clear dynamic. Perfect. Now I'll add a little bit of reverb, about 5% of each. Good. Kid Boost Square coming in at the verse, so I don't have to worry about that right now. So move over to the foundation. Spiccato strings, of course, so let's soften them up. Pro Q. We'll go strings and then spiccato soft. Nice. Next, we're going to go into polyverse. Sound feel wider. And also, we'll go Valhalla vintage. No, plate. So if we listen to it as it is now, without the wider and just with the EQ, sounds good. Let's add some reverb, 10% of each. And if you want to know the percentage, just looking at the top right and top left hand side at the window, and you will see the number go up. So 10% of each. Cool. Nice. Now, wider, I'll push this out about 25 to 40%, somewhere in the range there. Cool. Now, add the reverb. Of course, we don't want it to sound like that because it's too washed, it's too distant. Adamantium. Love that. I love that plate. Decay up with 135, size 105, mix 0, pre-delay 30, and then we'll slowly turn up the mix. Back into the mix. Amazing. Next, we have the Nexus Ambient Pod 3. Which could do with some transformations. So, Fab filter, stereo, EQ. If we go on the pods, we have a few presets. So, we have the underwater pods 1, 2, and 3. We'll go with the Jellyfish Dynamic. The reason why I call it Jellyfish is because it have all of these little tentacles that go up. You know, so we have the sound like this. And then we turn it into this. Amazing. Next thing we'll do, we'll add a chorus to the sound, widen it out. We'll go Native Instruments, Mod Pack, Choral. And there is a like standard chorus preset what I can use. Is very, very, very effective to the point. Classic chorus, sorry. Nice. Next thing, reverb. So about 20% of the first and about 25% of the second. In case I wonder what kind of reverb I use the Song Sig A with an EQ filter after the reverb. I filter out 300 to 15K. So if we take a listen, this is literally. Yep, and then we have a vintage verb on the plate, 2.4 second, 100% wet, 1980s sound. Back into the mix. Okay, cool. 808. Oh, we never actually use it, so turn it off. Bass. Let's sculpt this bass a little bit. So firstly, EQ, boom. Let's sidechain the kick to this so we can figure out the fundamental. Fundamental basically means where the kick is attacking the most, like where is it most aggressive, what's the dominant frequency. So, did I accept the sidechain? Yes, I did. Boom. Analyzer, why is it not showing the sidechain? Oh, the kick is not playing, sorry. Yep, so the fundamental looks to be right around here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go bass, 808, modern rumble removal. Boom. So we have this nice filtered sound. So now if we hover here, we can grab the fundamental, which is about right here. Right here. So turn that down. Oh shit. Turn it down. About 3 dB or so. We're not gonna sidechain it, like we're not gonna make it you know, like the typical sidechain where it just a tweak. We just a constantly a take out. We just gonna set it and make it stay permanent. Cool. If I add a little bit of grit to the bass, you know, kind of give it some, you know, vibe in a way. We're gonna add a new track and we're gonna call this Bassdist or BASSDIST, Distortion, basically. Change this to like a orange, something aggressive type of color. Turn it on, lock it to content. They'll bring this over here next to the melodics here. We're gonna put on this track a Pro Q after a neutron exciter. So we'll go bass, we'll go modern rumble removal, same exact thing what they on the bass already. And then we'll go add the ozone neutron or isotope neutron exciter. Boom. First, what we need to do is we need to send the signal to this track. So route to this track. Boom. We need to take the signal out of the master for a second. So all we're here right now is we'll go through this, you know, we'll switch this to trash. Crank up the tone. And then we can move this around if we figure out which mode of distortion we like. I like that. Let's continue on. Boom. So let's put this at the last in the chain. So we have distortion. Cool. Now let's add flanging. So we're going to ozone, not ozone, native instruments. So we're going to mod pack flare, which is a flanger. And we're going to stereo up, stereoize this bass. So mix 100%. As you can hear, we just have like a rise and we never like that. So let's go. Fab filter, stereo, EQ, boom. So a Pro Q before the Pro Q in a way. We'll take out all of this low end shit down here so because we don't need it. Also, on the flanger, make this move a little bit slower. Cool. After the Pro Q, output a limiter, Bass Digital Big Clipper. So pull this back. Once you start get some reduction, cool, I'm gonna push it. So till we force reduction. I'll change the shape to soft. Cool. Now, this we can scale back a little bit. Here, can definitely take this back. After the big clipper, we'll put a Valhalla plate, reverb. No, vintage verb, actually. And we'll put it on the drum ear preset. No, all of this one I do is off of memory. You see me? Study your plugins. Trust me, you never have no issues. All of them I do off of memory. I know what flange I do. I know what clipper do. I know what distortion do. You see me? I know what EQ do. I know what reverb can do. You see me? This as it is right now sounds like shit. Nobody want to hear that. But put this on the drum ear preset, and the reason I say drum ear is because if you listen to it now, it's not as bad. It's not as reverby. But we need it even less reverby than what it is now. So we're going to blend it. So we're going to go up. Somewhere around there, so that's cool. No. Hold on. Boom. If we just put this in the track like that, sounds like shit. We don't want that. We want this blended. So we're going to turn this down and slowly bring it in the track. Once we have our bass level set and how we want it. Cool. Let's go back to the exciter. Actually, no, the EQ. Or open this up a little bit. So you can get a little of the top in there. Take out a little of the bass. Nice. Without. That shit sounds amazing. Power clad. Yo, dog. Cool. Next. One shot. Crash. Bring that up, right click, crash high pass, bring the volume, cool, add some reverb, a lot, one shot, that's another crash, same thing, crash high pass, just clear all of these plugins off of the screen, F12, boom. Now we can bring up the snare. Boom. If you listen. Cool. But we can bring more out of it. Drums, snare. Nice. Nice, nice. Then Valhalla, vintage verb. Same drum ear preset. Or add. If you listen. Sounds terrible. But when I turn on the mix and blend it away, sounds great. Sounds amazing. Make this thing just pop a little bit. Yeah, like that. Battleground split is this vocal thing here that comes in the last bar of the hook and throughout the verse. Simple. Fab filter, stereo, EQ, Pro Q3, vocals, atmospheric, eerie, or aerodynamic. You have a few different presets. We don't do atmosphere 3, washed. And the reason we have to wash is because we are going to wash the sound. So we are going to go Valhalla, reverb, plate. Which plate? Adamantium. Me use it a few rhythms back and oh my God, my father in love with this damn sitting here. Adamantium. Mix about 25, 30-ish, 40-ish, it don't even matter. Width, wide is a vocal atmosphere, size, massive. And we'll take the vocals from this to soft, dreamlike in the back, which is exactly what we wanted. It's an atmosphere, should be felt, not heard. Next, clap. Boom. This clap here, similar. Fab filter, stereo EQ, preset, clap, tick where it counts. Got that, Valhalla, vintage, reverb. Now, plate. Love this thing, I swear to God. This time, not the adamantium plate, we're going to use the steel plate. Bring down the decay time, increase the pre-delay time, kind of like it's a delay now. Mix, 22%. Amazing. Turn it down. Background sounds, not really need to be up front. It a complement the snare, the rim shots. Still too loud. Cool. Hi-hat. Which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, comes in the second chorus. Alright, cool. Panman, this pack will be available soon. Basically, it's just a different bunch of presets for snare rolls, hi-hats, specifically really hi-hats. Get the hi-hats in my pan all about over the place. Crazy. Because you can't I'm not trying to think of the word. Let me think of it. Hi-hat sobriety test. Sobriety test is that test where them give you them say you walk straight line if you're drunk, and if you can't walk the straight line then you get arrested. So that's basically this. So the hi-hat I just never ever walk this. This is a drunk hi-hat basically. That's it. That takes care of the meat and bones. Now, we have leads, we have vocals, we have samples, we have a portion of things. So, let's start with this intense. This is from the original track. I incorporate this into my track because why the fuck not? The sound I want to focus on, the mallet. Now, if you see me have it to run through some plugins, let's turn it off. Cool. Back into the track. Too aggressive. Too overbearing. Don't like that. It's too up front. You know, just settle yourself. Take yourself to the back of the... Yes, me. Turn on the plugins. And pull it back. Add a little bit of verb. Amazing. You know where you really hear it? In the intro. Along with the vocals. So, before we get into this, we need to widen this out. Simplest way, micro shift, sound ties. Notice how you hear it more up front. I'm going to raise the volume. Cool. Now, first of two different layers loop. Second, another track. No, crash. Right click, file, crash high pass. Get rid of the bass, don't need it anyway. Perfect. Reverb, atmosphere. Boom. Next, we have the crash from a vibe. Same thing, crash high pass. Another crash, same thing. Turn that down a little bit. Reverb. Perfect. Deselect, that should be the mix. Only thing left is to bring up my tag. Let's do that. So now, my absolute favorite sound in this rhythm is the square lead. It only playing at the verse, and oh my God, I love this lead. So now, I love this thing so much. And then all other variation or difference in this track, there's nothing else that gets added. The hi-hat pattern changes out here. The only other thing that went down was the bass. I do like a modification to the bass, and that's about it. That's about it, man. You know a thing, don't it? One TrackStar, one Billy. That's the mix. Until next time. Oh, shit. I thought about that's the mix. Run through master. Yo, dog. But yeah, about 30 minutes. Shouldn't be no longer on that for MyselfRiddim. Cool. So, first 3 plugins in my mastering chain does not ever change. When we get to the 4th plugin though, we get to the exciter. That's when we turn that on and, solo out bands and, tweak. But for the most part, I really don't change the settings unless I'm hear a drastic issue. Okay, right here glitching. I honestly couldn't tell you why. What we're going to do is we're going to do macro, smart switch disable. Hopefully that work. Now here, at this waves limiter, is where my kick and bass really get them knock. So if I turn it on, this is the before. This is the after. But then just a good measure, I typically add Ozone 9's maximizer. Now I'm kind of loving this clipping setting, to be honest, with a kind of fast attack and release. And then as far as the transient to go up to about 40 or so. What this do is it tell the compressor if you look on the left and right signal as more of an independent thing as opposed to looking to it as one signal. So as the threshold get breached, it compress both sides. It tell it don't really operate like that. Give it some leeway, isn't it? So we do that and then we emphasize the transients, meaning the kicks, the snares, like the front of them, like that initial smack in the kick. And then that's pretty much it. That's the master. No joke, isn't it? So I run through it one more time. Until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da. TrackStar, I don't know whether or not this thing I go glitch out because we have the ozone on it. But if it does, I'll just turn it off. Peace.